Welcome to Unshackled, a podcast for ambitious strivers who know that our lives and our time here are precious. We overcome the habits that bind us and boldly go after our dreams. I'm your host, Becca, and I've overcome my addictions and reinvented myself more than once, and I know how to help you do the same. If you're ready to up your game by ridding yourself of useless addictions, if you're ready to unshackle yourself, then you've come to the right place. Let's get to it. Hello and welcome back. Thanks for joining me. January 6th, 6 days in, here we go. Or maybe you're listening to this later, doesn't matter. It's relevant because I am going to talk to you today about enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. How do we keep it? Why do we want it? How do we keep it going over the long term? What is it? Do we just jump up and pretend we're enthusiastic? Or do we actually muster real enthusiasm? And by the way, what does it even matter? Who cares? What's the big deal about enthusiasm? It's really important. I want to talk to you about enthusiasm because if we can feel an enthusiasm for our lives, day in, day out, it's not only contagious for other people, but it sends us a message to our own subconscious that what we're doing matters, that what we're doing is important, that we care about what we're doing, even if we're doing the most mundane of things. You know, if you think to yourself, oh, I have to go do this, I want to invite you right now to change that phrase from I have to do this to I get to do this. Even the most mundane of things. I get to do laundry today. Yay! Why not? It's a privilege to have a washing machine that I can put my clothes in and turn on, and a little while later they'll come out clean. That's a privilege that a lot of people don't have. It's a privilege to wash the clothes of some of the people in my life that I love. That's just an example that floated off the top of my head. It is a privilege. There are people who don't have washing machines. We can do that with anything, though. We get to serve. We get to get up in the morning and go to work. We get to follow our dreams. We get to go to the gym. We get to wash the dishes, whatever it is. You get my point. But if we can muster up enthusiasm for our lives, it's a great help because what happens is it sends a message. Enthusiasm, let's just stop back up here and define what enthusiasm. By enthusiasm, what I mean is not only just a positive outlook and positive energy towards what we're doing, but emotion. The difference between just a positive, oh, I get to do the laundry, and, a positive attitude towards it, and enthusiasm is emotion. If we can actually feel it, emotion is really important to feed the subconscious positive thoughts. So if we can feel the emotion of excitement towards doing something, truly stop for a minute and ask yourself, well, this is, what is the benefit of what I'm doing? Or why is what I'm doing right now a privilege? Let's talk about giving up alcohol. That's a privilege. You have the right to improve your health, your relationships, your finances. You have the right, the privilege to choose to live a better life. That's a privilege. The fact that you can choose, that you get to say, you know what? Today, I get to decide whether or not I'm going to put poison in my body. And you can approach it with enthusiasm. Today, I get to be alcohol-free. That's a privilege. Why not? Why not take it on as an enthusiastic privilege? Add some emotion to it. Remind yourself that by not choosing not to put alcohol in your body, you're moving yourself closer to a healthier life. You're saving money, you're saving time, you're saving your health, and you are moving closer to your dreams and your goals and your whatever it is you're working towards because you're not dulling your mind. You're not. One of the things that alcohol does is it takes away from us the ability to consciously and intentionally relax, unwind, and find ways to debrief from the day, I guess it's not really the word I'm after, but well, of course we all need to relax, right? We come home, we need to relax at the end of the day. And when we use alcohol to do that, we're using a crutch. And so we forget how to do it. We don't know how to do it properly and healthily without it. So when we say to ourselves, it's time to unwind, it's time to relax, and we use alcohol all the time, we don't know. And then if we take it away, you're going to find yourself feeling very restless. You're not going to know what to do with yourself. It's like, well, what do I do? Where's my beer, right? After a while, when you do give up alcohol, I'm getting off topic. Don't worry, I'll get back to enthusiasm. I will. This feels important right now. Somebody out there needs to hear this. After a while, I promise you, you will learn how to relax and unwind and cope and even socialize without alcohol. Just give yourself a chance to learn how to do it. If you're in the habit of using alcohol when you're socializing or coping or relaxing or any of these things, unwinding at the end of the day, whatever you use it for, it's just a habit. You're used to it. So you're like reaching out, where's my drink? Where's my beer? Where's my wine? That's all it is you're just used to it. Give yourself a chance. Take up something that will help you to relax. So if you're finding it hard to relax because you don't have your drink, maybe you need to be going to the gym. Maybe you need to just take a walk. Have you considered meditation? In future episodes, I'm going to talk a lot more about things we can do instead of drinking. But to get myself back on topic here, I just want to say that it is a privilege and you can enthusiastically live alcohol-free. You can get up in the morning and say, I get to be alcohol-free today, which means I get to be healthier today. I get to serve in whatever capacity you are serving, putting your service out into the world. Because that's what we're all here for. Life is service. Life is service. That's another episode. But approach yours with enthusiasm. I want to give that gift to you today, the gift of enthusiasm. Whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is you are excited about in 2024, keep that enthusiasm going as day after day. And we all know that it's going to fizzle, right? We're only human. It's absurd to stand here and say to you, keep it, yay! It's going to happen. You're going to go, another day, another one of these. It happens to all of us. So how do we muster enthusiasm? It can be done. And one way is to keep connected. Another way is just to remind yourself that it is a choice. You can choose to be enthusiastic. You know the type of people, you've got them in your life, the type of person that's always, You know that person? Not just negative, but kind of blah. Everything's kind of, well, okay, whatever, yeah, onward. Yeah, those people. You don't be one of those people. Be one of the people that approaches life as a privilege and an honor to get up every day and serve in whatever way you are serving in this world, and do it with enthusiasm, because enthusiasm is contagious, not just with other people, but in your own subconscious mind. As you muster up enthusiasm, and that's emotion, that's excitement, that's the idea of, wait a minute, I get to do this and I can do it to the best of my ability. Let me see how much I can do today. Can I do better than I did yesterday? Let me give it a whirl. Let me see what I can do. You muster that kind of enthusiasm. You can do it not just mentally, but through your journaling. And then you show up in the world and it's contagious to other people as well. So if you're in a situation and everybody's kind of blah, blah, you can bring enthusiasm into the room. We bring energy with us. So I'm talking about people who bring not just negative energy, but low energy. Don't be a low energy person. And if you need energy to come from an external source, use exercise. That'll automatically give you energy. Of course, there's certain foods you can use, but muster it. It's right there, just waiting for you. You can muster enthusiasm towards whatever kind of service you're putting out into the world. And that in itself is a gift to the world and the people that you will come in contact with today. So there it is, the 6th day of January, and I offer to you the idea of going out there today with enthusiasm, remembering that the service we bring to the world is a privilege. We get to serve and we get to affect somebody else's life today by our own energy. So go out there, keep in mind, what kind of energy am I bringing to the world, and give your own subconscious mind the message, this is important. What I'm doing matters. It matters, and I can do it to the best of my ability, with energy, with emotion, with enthusiasm. Sending you love. Thanks for listening. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for popping in. Remember, unshackling happens one day, one moment, one choice at a time. Do me a favor, subscribe, share, and shoot me some feedback. Chat soon.